Hey y'all, what's up? Your girl's back at it again. So welcome to a brand new episode of Gifted Since 92. And I'm here to review Nicki Minaj, her new album, Queen. It just came out August 10th. And it came out in retailing stores everywhere on August 17th. So I had to purchase my copy. So yeah. Nicki Minaj, we know who Nicki Minaj is. I don't have to do a background check. We know Nicki Minaj, she's one of the successful female rappers of this generation. I'm a Nicki Minaj fan. I followed Nicki since 2009 when she was doing her thing, and then we've seen Nicki Minaj progress as an artist and as a rapper, and she has done her thing. And I just feel like reviewing this album is just a breath of fresh air, because I want to be able to give my honest opinion and my honest 2 cents about how the album is and what I like about the album. And then there's some things that I don't like about the album, so it's 50-50. But overall, the album itself, I think that she really did put in a lot of work, and she did put in a lot of effort into this album. But I feel like some things here and there, it just needs to be fixed. And I also think, for constructive criticism, as a fan of Nicki Minaj, I feel like her music can take a different direction, and the approach that she's putting out with this album itself, I understand the concept, but I feel like she can do more with her music. So, but I will say this: my favorite tracks off this album are Ganja Burns, Heart White, Thought I Knew You, Chun Li, Good Form, Come See About Me, Sir, Coco Chanel, and Regular Degular. So half the album is good, and half the album is it's all over the place. But what I mean by it's all over the place, when you have songs like, okay, for example, Bad, featuring Ariana Grande. Now, Nicki and Ariana Grande, they have collaborated numerous times. They have collaborated on each other's records. But this record in particular, besides Chun Li, which Chun Li is my record. I love, what am I calling her? Chun Li or Chun Li? No. Chun Li. Yeah, there you go. Not Chun Li. Chun Li. Okay. So Chun Li, it's that's when she released Chun Li, and then she released Barbie Tings. So Chun Li is my ish. I love Chun Li. I love the beat of it. I love the concept, martial arts. She's paying homage to the Street Fighter character Chun Li. So Chun Li, I love Chun Li because I grew up with video games, and I love playing Chun Li as a Street Fighter character. So yeah, I'll be whipping people's behinds with Chun Li. But I feel like Chun Li is a strong single to even start off with the album. And I think that Nicki, she was heading in the right direction. And then Barbie Tings. Now, Barbie Tings is not my favorite record. I don't like the record. It's okay. It's just not my cup of tea. But Chun Li really, it's a knock. But going back to Bad with Ariana Grande, I don't like that song. I just don't like. It's like the song itself. The song, what I mean by the production, I don't like that kind of production. Production is like your typical pop, kind of like pop-ish. Maybe you hear a little bit R&B, but you really hear like pop-ish island vibes. But I really don't like the record. I just don't dig it. So that's my least favorite record. But I think that overall, the concept of Queen, the direction, I like the concept. I like what she's going for. But I feel like she falls short with the autotune. And this is my perspective. This is my opinion. Nowadays, you got these rappers and these singers. They're using a lot of autotune in their music. The ones that do. And I feel like people overdo it with that autotune because it just takes away from your voice. And Nicki Minaj's voice, I've always have liked her voice. She can sing. She's not a powerhouse singer, but she can sing. Okay, I like her others previous songs that her voice is nice. She never has she never had a bad voice, but I think the autotune, it just don't fit her. And then when she's trying to sing on with the autotune, it just don't sound like her. It's just not appealing to me, you know. She's way better off without the autotune. Just on this damn horrific this record, Chun Sway featuring Sway Lee. Now, when I heard this record, I had to really discipline myself to listen to the entire record, because when I was playing this album throughout the entire, from start to finish, I disciplined myself. I said I'm not going to skip any tracks, and I didn't. But this particular song is garbage. It is garbage. It's like, it just didn't flow. I just didn't see the chemistry with her and Sway Lee. I really didn't. I could not stand Sway Lee's little straining ass voice. He's like croaking on this fucking record. It's like, I'm like, what is this? And I'm like, this is not singing. I mean, it would have been better, but it's like he's trying to strain his vocals. Like, it's almost like he's trying to sing, but he's not really singing. You know, it's not like he doesn't have a voice on him. He don't have a voice. He can't sing like that. But I feel like maybe I get what they were going with the record, but I feel like for him to stop dragging his voice, and it seems like he just was just dragging his voice. His voice is just, could have like did something like maybe here and there just a little bit, but he was just trying to really sing, like thought he was singing. Now me, I can't sing worth of shit. I can't sing, but I try my best to have some tone to my voice, but it doesn't sound horrific, you know. It don't sound bad, it don't sound terrible. But for this record, I don't like this record. It's garbage. I don't like this record. So bye. The record with Majesty featuring Eminem and Labyrinth. I hope I'm pronouncing his name right. If not, I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm here for correcting. I just believe in correcting people's names. I really do. But the record is like the collaboration with Eminem. I like it. It's something different. I had to get a more feel of it because at first I didn't like it. But then as I started listening to it more with the production, I was like, okay. I was like, alright, we getting somewhere. So, you know, the more I listened to the entire thing, I was like, alright, I like it. It's cool. Eminem, he did his thing. He spit his bars. He was doing Eminem as always spitting stuff. So that's what's up. So I liked it. I really like it. Let's see. Barbie Dreams. Everybody's talking about Barbie Dreams, and this record is like sampled by Notorious B.I.G., which we all know who B.I.G. is. So it's like Nicki, she's being witty, she's being funny, you know, hilarious on this record. She's talking shit. So basically she's talking shit to like people like, you know, in the music business and stuff. So that was her way of being playful and being witty and being like in your face. So she always had made in your face kind of records. I've always been like lethal. So that's Nicki Minaj going in for the kill. So I like how, you know, she just was talking shit. So I thought it was just hilarious. So we all know. But yeah, I think this album itself really played into who she is as an artist. And I like the also, which I will be honest about this fucking record, I don't like this person. Newsflash, I don't like this person at all. I don't fuck with his shit, and because of other reasons. Sir featuring Future. Now, I'm not a Future fan, so don't come at me. I'm not a Future fan, and it's okay. But for people who are Future fans, cool, do y'all. I like the song. And I like the production, like that intergalactic. It's kind of like that spooky vibe, more of that trap. And I love trap music. I'm very particular who I listen to in regards to trap music. I don't listen to all trap music, but I like this beat. It goes in. I like it. She's going off with Future. You know, she's just, you know, she's being Nicki. You know, she's going in for the kill. You know, Future, he's doing Future. He's doing him. So we already know. So, yeah, it's really, really cool to see Nicki. You know, she's at a place where this is her 4th album. you know, this is her, and it's been 4 years since she released the Pink Print, which I have that album, and I think that the Pink Print is her best body of work in my perspective. But I think this album is another one, hands down, because I feel like even though Nicki did take a 4-year hiatus, she was trying to really like figure out how to build back that momentum because of her last album. And I understand artists that they want to keep the momentum going, they want to keep out putting out good music, they want to keep the fans interested, they want to keep up with their audience. So Nicki Minaj, after the Pink Print era was over, she was still doing other things, you know, branding her name and marketing and all that stuff. So when she was doing the process of recording this album, she just wanted to be able to just do this album and present to her fans, and that's what she did. Now, in my perspective, I feel like Nicki overall as an artist, she's a good artist. Nicki's not a bad artist. She's not a bad artist. She's not, because listen, there's some other people I won't mention. They need, yeah. But anyway, I feel like Nicki Minaj, she has proved her lane. She has made it her, you know, her own, you know, just being Nicki Minaj. And everybody have seen her going through things. You know, everybody have seen her, you know, grow and evolve. Now, I will say this. I think that this album, in my opinion, I have to rate it out of 5. I would give it a 4 out of 5. And it's like, when I mean a 4 out of 5, well, yes, 4 out of 5 for me. Because I feel like even though this album, the direction she was going for was on point, I just feel like the production can be better. Nicki's production sometimes is a hit or miss. It's like when she put out records like, don't get it twisted, I know I'm a Nicki fan, because when she go off of the production, she goes off of the production. Because I'll give examples. Let's see, Did It On Them. Oh my goodness, and production insane. Moment for Life, okay, production insane. Bees in the Trap, okay. Roman's Revenge, insane production. I mean, she be going off. I'm just thinking about like different like the songs from different albums, trying to really think on top of my head since just going back. Let's see, let's see, what's the one? I can't think. I know. I'm supposed to know the top of my head, but like everything is just all. But you see, those are the examples. Like when her production, she just goes in for the kill, and I feel like her production lately, it can be better, because I feel like the production is more kind of like going more into that trap, but it's kind of like that trappy-ish kind of sound, and everybody's just doing the trap. They're just doing trap music. And I feel like Nicki can do other genres besides, I mean, she has done other genres besides trap. She has done pop. She has done the pop route. She has done the R&B route and the hip hop route. But I feel like maybe she put other elements. Maybe she put jazz, you know, neo soul, funk. Because I can hear her going off on them kind of records. The way how she spit with her wordplay and her punchlines. And yes, people are going to say, well, Nicki has grown as an artist. And Nicki, you know, yes, she has. I'm not denying it. She has grown as an artist. I feel like for Nicki Minaj to get constructive criticism, people are going to be saying what they're going to say. And I feel like people have gotten a lot of flack for no reason when, you know, when they have said some things about her music. And people are going to have an opinion, and it's okay, you agree with it or not, but it's how you react to it, and it's how you internalize it, and it's how you it's just how you just look at yourself as a person and say, well, you can know that this person's constructive criticism, they're trying to help you and they want you to do better, versus somebody straight up hating. And I know the difference. Believe me, trust me, I know, okay? But it's just like, I don't want to get back into that, but like, for example, well, I will get back to that, so I say what I say on my channel. But all this fiasco with that blogger who said something about her music, and it was a big fiasco, and it was so out of touch. And I'm like, yo, it's crazy, because that was just unnecessary. That blogger just had her opinion. She had a critique, and the way how people reacted, going in her mentions, threatening her, stupid motherfuckers. Okay, really, like, people are going to have their opinions. People have their opinions and perspectives. That don't give you the right to threaten them and tell them the da 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 da, and you need to da 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 and all that. But see, that's the issue. I feel like the way people react, how they react to things, and we should learn how to react to things in a different way than always going batshit crazy. But hey, that's just how I look at things. But yeah, I think overall, Nicki Minaj as an artist, she's a good artist, you know, but I feel like Nicki's production, it can do better. And she also can work with different, just other producers. Just play and experiment with her sound and push the boundaries with her music. And I feel like she has done that some, but I feel like she can do more, you know. And I even mentioned those other genres like jazz, funk, R&B, soul, neo soul. She can do that. And because of her voice too, I can hear her like singing like on a neo soul R&B track. You know, she can do something with her voice. She can play with her voice, her harmonies and stuff. And she's not a powerhouse singer. She's never been a powerhouse singer, but she has a nice voice, and I like listening to her voice. So, you know, yeah. So I feel like at the end of the day, you know, people, they like Nicki Minaj. It's okay that they like Nicki Minaj. But at the end of the day, you know, you're going to have some people, they don't like her music, and that's fine. For those who don't like her music, that don't mean that her fans going to have to attack him. And this is how I know this, because I support Nicki Minaj, but I don't do what these stupid motherfuckers be doing, because they do too much. But I feel like for Nicki Minaj to be at a place where in her career as a rapper, as an artist, she deserves to have room to grow, and she has grown. But I feel like that I'm concerned for her, you know, because I understand, yes, she's the top female rapper, yes, she has broke the barriers, yes, she has done all that, but I feel like for her, I want her to keep up with the consistency, and I want her to really artistically expand her horizons with her music, because I feel like this current, with this hip-hop and R&B trap, it's just watered down. You know, it's watered down. It's playing on the airwaves, on the radio. And with her, yes, she's following the trend. She is following the trend. You know, she collaborated with other people, which I will not mention because that's another story. But I feel like the music is garbage. And for her to be that talented, she can do better, you know, as far as like with collaborations. And her collaboration these days, they're nothing exciting. It's just nothing exciting about them, because when she first came out, collaborations were on point. Like Homegirl, she was killing it. I'm talking about like just the kind of records she was doing with other people, other collaborations. And I like how she has that witfulness, that playfulness, that sassiness, that in your face, you know, going for the kill, you know, and all this. That's what I like from her. I like that about her as an artist. But what I'm saying is, I'm really concerned that, you know, for her to have that longevity, she's going to have to really just find herself at a place where, you know what, let me make the music that I want to make, and let me expand my horizons with playing with different genres and just making that quality music. You know, because honestly, before the Queen album got out, I wasn't digging her collaborations with other artists. I wasn't excited. And then the records that I heard on the airplay was trash and garbage. You know, I didn't like them. But I got the album Queen. I enjoy the album for what it is. I think the album is solid. And I think the album is a solid effort from Nicki Minaj. And I also like how people, you know, they say, you know, that they like to see her, you know, at a place of like, okay, she's doing well, you know, and they want her to see her just get more, you know, up there as far as music. And also recently, this album with the sales and going on, this album debuted at number 2 on the Billboard charts, and she's upset about it. And I understand you put in a lot of hard work and dedication into your craft. I understand. I'm an artist myself, so I know how it is when you put in a lot of dedication to your work, your skill, your craft, and you feel like you don't you're not getting the proper recognition. But you know what, at the end of the day, it's your work. Who fucking cares? Just because you're at number 2, okay, you're at number 2. Listen, you're the best. Don't let numbers define you, because that's just how it is. And also, this damn music industry is getting on my damn nerves. They changing everything, and it's fucking everything up. And I'm going to make another video about that, because it's just everything. I know things change, but it's just so fucked up, because I feel like I just have a concern with artists nowadays, because I feel like more needs to be done for the music business to change and make these transitions, and making sure these artists get the success they deserve and promoting their stuff. Everything is just from the promotion and these award shows. It's just crazy, so yeah, Nicki, she's complaining about her album sales, and she's complaining about her not going number 1. But I tell you what, you got fans that rock with you. Just focus on your fans that rock with you. And also, her tour got canceled with Future on the they were supposed to have a tour, the Nicki Hendrix tour, and it got canceled because due of the low sales and everything else, and she's gonna push back her tour. So hopefully she strategized and she makes sure that she can really like revamp, get fresh ideas, get new ideas. And also those people that she had on her supporting act besides Future. Okay, Future, I understand. Even though I didn't like the idea of her collaborating on him on tour, really, where you could have got other people. But I understand Future, I give credit where it's due. I don't like Future like that. I give credit where it's due. He has made some noise for himself, so I understand. Find her and Future, but those other motherfuckers, no. Nope. No. That's So basically, she has to revamp. She canceled it. So hopefully we get to see a new and improved version of the tour and what she's going to bring to the table with this tour. So overall, I love the way how, like I said, I appreciate music and I love music. So Nicki Minaj, this Queen album is a solid album. It's a good album. It's not a bad album. I like it. I really do. I enjoy it for what it is. But I just, like I said, her as an artist, I just feel like, she can do better with like choices in like production and, the way how she raps. She goes in, but sometimes I'm like, damn, I'll enjoy your raps, but the production is just lacking. And I feel like as a rapper, as a lyricist, you want your production to match up with your lyricism. So listen, her punchlines on there, she going in, she talking shit. So that's what's up. But overall, I enjoy the album for what it is. And yeah, guys, just let me know your comments, your thoughts, your opinions. Feel free to talk about it. I'm not going to go batshit crazy. You don't like my opinion, that's fine. That's cool. But let me know. Alright? Okay, cool. So like, comment, subscribe, share with everybody else, and that's all I gotta say. And look forward to new content from me, and I will be doing more album reviews, and I enjoy what I do. So yeah, so just see you next time on the next episode of Gifted Since 92 Dragon Ball Z narrator reference. Peace.